Hello, students. My name is Esther Chinenye Isaiah, your new Student Union President. I am here today at the Bournemouth Gateway building, and I have with me...
I'm Professor Alison Honour, and I'm your new Vice-Chancellor here at Bournemouth University. And we're here today to talk about the importance of student voice and your feedback.
Hello, Alison. It's lovely to have you here in the student space at Bournemouth Gateway building. And this space came about as a result of student voice asking for a space where they could meet each other, meet with the student union staff, and having just a cozy space. And all thanks to the university made this happen. And that's why we are here today to talk about the student voice. So tell me, why is student voice important for the university?
Well, our sole purpose here is to ensure that we bring the most excellent student experience during the time that students choose to study with us. Now, we absolutely understand that we need to hear from students what their experience is like on their courses and also throughout the whole journey whilst they're at Bournemouth University. So student voice is really important to us because our real main focus and purpose is to ensure that our students have an outstanding student experience during their studies, but also through their whole journey during their time at Bournemouth University. So we need to know where we're doing really well and we need to know where we can improve. And that will ensure that we can take action, we can respond to student feedback, and we can make the changes that they want to see.
So, like you said, student voice is really important to the university. And for us as a student union, the heartbeat of the student union is the student voice, because if we don't have students, why do we exist? It is the foundation of everything we do, the campaigns we run, the activities we hold, even the services we render. It's just for students. And the only way we can do this is when we know what they want. So student voice is at the center of everything.
So student voice is just as important for the SU.
Yeah.
And we want to work really closely in partnership with our SU. That's absolutely essential, isn't it? So that we're both working together towards understanding what our students want, what they need, and what we can do to make their experience
better,
outstanding and better, 100%.
Yeah, that's really great because previously we've had a very good relationship with the university, and this is one thing we're looking at continuing with you as the new Vice-Chancellor. So it's really lovely to see that from the first day you want to work together with the student union, and it's something we are really happy about.
So how can students work with the SU, Esther, to share their feedback and also to seek support around that?
So we have different ways students can come to us with their feedback. One of the easiest ways is walking into our student spaces, like here, meeting our staff. Also, they can do this from the comfort of their home through the feedback tool we have, which is called Simon. So this is on Brightspace. They could just log in, see what works well, what needs to be worked on. They have a new idea. It can be put on that platform. Also, we have reps. So we have the student reps. Currently, we have over 660 student reps across 80% of the course. So the student reps are the main representative of the students in their classroom. And every data they collect comes back to us. And they're able to present this to student staff forums and other forums they go for. We also have the faculty reps. We have the Liberation Committee, like the Black Student Network, LGBTQ Women's Network. So the leaders of these groups come with their feedback to us, and they're able to do campaigns around it and bring the changes they want to see.
Excellent. So you mentioned student reps, and I think those are great roles for students, particularly if they want to develop some of those skills into employment, but also as kind of our future leaders. Yeah. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, it's a very great opportunity for students. They learn communication skills, mediation skills, and very important skills that employers are looking for. So it's a very good opportunity for students to volunteer, meet with student reps across the faculties, and just have fun as well.
And I think you mentioned Simon as well, and the great thing about Simon is that we can collate the comments and we can turn those into actions, and we can have action logs.
Yes.
And just so that students know, those action logs are going to come right to the top so that I get to see them. So that's really key.
Yeah, that's really important. The Simon is very important because when they come through, we take the data we collect back to the university, and we do this through committee meetings and different meetings that we attend. So aside from the Simon and the student reps that I mentioned, we also run surveys. So SUBU have different kind of surveys we run depending on the time of the year. And this is the Speak Week survey and the How is SUBU for You. So these are the places we collect our data and use it to influence the work of the university. So what ways are there in BU to give feedback to you?
So we've got really 3 key surveys that we would really hope that our students would engage with. The first one is the NSS, which is the National Student Survey for our undergraduate final year students. The second one is the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey, which we sometimes call PTES. Then we have a third one, which is the Postgraduate Research Experience Survey, sometimes referred to as PRES. We've got a new UK Experience Survey this year. So lots of opportunity for students to engage, to provide their feedback, and we really hope that they all respond to those surveys.
The surveys are really important because we get those information to actually work on the strategy and implement changes if students want to see them. So how does the university use this feedback?
So at course level, we look at all of the feedback. Every single course then develops an action plan to identify and provide responses to where the students are saying that they would like to see some change or they would like to see areas of improvement, but we also want to celebrate the areas that we do really well as well. So that's the formal process, and then there's an annual monitoring of those action plans to make sure they're implemented. But what's really important that we want to focus on this year is making sure that we're feeding back to the students what we've done so that they know we've taken action in response to their feedback. In what way can our students inform our futures?
Through their voice. So student voice influence and inform the university voice and even the student union future, and this is through our strategy. So last year we got lots of feedback around cost of living, loneliness, students coming in and leaving their home and not feeling like they are part of the BU community, and also their expectations of the union to give them experience that will be helpful for the world of work. And this has informed the strategy that we have for the next 3 to 4 years, and this is ending students' loneliness. Another one is activating experience for life and work. And then our last strategy is compassionate support. And this came about because of the feedback we've gotten for the past 2 years. And this is what we are working on moving forward. So tell me, how does students' voice influence your strategy?
So firstly, we'd want to work really aligned to the SU strategy. I think that's key because we want to also respond to those themes. We want to make sure that students are engaged and are part of the development and shaping our future through the stakeholder engagement workshops that we're going to be holding. And there's about 9 of those across all of the next months. And of course, we've also want our student union officers and yourself as president to be part of the facilitating those round table discussions. So we want your thinking, we want your ideas, and we want students' voice. As well as ensuring that we provide lots of opportunities for you to provide your feedback, we're also keen to make sure that we keep you up to date with all the changes that we will make in response.
So look out for opportunities to give your feedback and hearing from us soon. Thank you.